Seeing a drag queen without earrings, outside of Nicole, does it not anger you? It fills me with rage internally.
Yeah, the no earrings, no nails.
No nails.
Mistress, there was this scene where she said, and there was to put your hand in your pocket. With those fingers looking like little nubs. Put it away. I don't want to see it. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, but yeah.
If I don't see a nail, a stiletto, you can wear a coffin.
Hello, all you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Pit Stop, the only official recap series of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 10. And honestly, we eat here. It's so good. And we're eating extra special today. We're having a good, voluptuous, full, rich meal because we are blessed with a deity in our studio. She is the queen of my heart, my All-Stars 4 sister, and everyone's favorite drag queen. We have the gorgeous, the talented, the intellectual, the sexual, Miss Valentina. Hi, Val.
Hello. You know who it is.
How you doing, my love?
I'm great, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You look so delicious and so fierce.
Thank you so much.
The colors, I like the color palette.
Thank you so much. Very baby doll, baby girl.
Mm-hmm. Are you our baby girl?
I'm a baby doll. Wah.
What's been going on since the last time I saw you?
Well, I've just been traveling the world. I have a special connection to Oaxaca now. I came back with a new name, Shunashi, given to me by my Musha mother. She handmade this in Uchitan de Zaragoza, Oaxaca.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and I got coiffed today by my friend Ernesto Casillas.
Which I love, Ernesto.
Zoom in on the makeup. And then Gigi Good, homegirl, done coiffed my head.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, so, oh my God. Ernesto is a makeup artist to the stars.
Absolutely.
And
so
every time
talented.
he touches a face, I'm always like, ugh, I want it to happen to me. It's always so good. And I tried to get his number, but you was like, no, not you, Monét.
No, I want him to paint you. And he wants to paint you.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
And Gigi Good did your hair.
She did my hair. I'm sitting here pooch. Thanks to them. Thanks, guys.
The last time we saw each other, we were at the GLAAD Awards.
The GLAAD Awards.
We went to the dinner. We went to the thing. It was very nice to see so many queer people just hanging out. All these like fierce movie stars and singers and stuff. It was a nice evening.
I found out about Plastic Tiara's engagement before everybody else. She was gossiping over margaritas to me.
Oh, was she?
No, you.
Oh, I did. Because I was gagged in the studio. And that was a genuine, that rock.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Would you ever get married?
Yes. And I would have the only wedding.
Oh, it would be ridiculous.
Wedding. I would be the only bride.
So, does All-Stars 4 feel like forever ago to you like it does for me? I feel like we did it eons ago.
Forever and a day. Things have changed.
A lot has changed.
Yeah.
We gave them that iconic I'm So Into You lip-sync.
Absolutely, honey. Oh my God.
What?
Such a moment.
It was such a moment.
What was going through your head when you were watching me perform?
You're right though, it was a Valentina show. I could not compete. You were a pop superstar and I was lucky to have a front row seat to the Valentina show.
People think that you just let me win.
No, I did not let you win. This is on the record, let's set it straight. I was trying to perform myself. Valentina just out lip-synced me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do people really think that?
But you have to say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
I know.
Are you enjoying the format? How are you feeling about it?
It's a lot of math, and I don't know about sports. I only know about arts, performing arts.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting today because
Yeah.
I was trying to keep up the tallying and who gave who, and it's a lot on my mind.
Did you ever play sports back in school?
I had one day of soccer practice.
Just one day?
Just one day of
and
soccer.
you were like, no.
No, I loved it because I got to wear little socks up to here, and I felt like a little schoolgirl.
So in this first bracket, we saw your season 9 sister, Miss Aja, advance. Are you proud of her?
I am so proud of her. I love my sister. Because of her, I'm now forever Lynch Evangelista.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God, that moment! You have so many iconic Drag Race moments. Obviously, the Linda Evangelista. One from All Stars 4 that I think is underrated, is when you're sitting on the couch and Monique says that you're going to be the bottom, and you're like, you think I can go home?
Telenovela actress. I went in on a vulnerability. You could see it in my eyes that I believed it. I believed it.
Do you still drink your French vanilla fantasy?
No, I don't.
You don't anymore.
No.
That was my favorite part of All Stars 4, y'all.
No.
Every morning before we filmed, Valentina made the PA to make her a French vanilla fantasy.
Yes, that's the only thing I had to keep me going.
Well, this is a very big episode, so shall we dive on in, sister?
All right, here we go.
Let's do it. Here we go. So last week, Mistress and Georges were the top 2 queens of the week and tied for the lip sync, further cementing their lead. They're half a point ahead for each of them. Could you see both of them potentially going all the way to the end?
Yes. The Texas girls, there's something in the water in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
They're very special people.
Yeah, they are. I think because Mistress is playing a very entertaining but dirty game, I'm worried for her in the future. But for now, I think it's good.
No, I think she's great. And then I love Georges. That's another one of my children. Without wanting to, I gave birth to her and then put her up for adoption, and family took her in Texas.
In Texas,
so,
yeah.
Sorry to let you know, but I'm your long-lost mother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I see resemblance. You guys are both very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we see the bottom.
And wait, you could see that that's my daughter because I did punching the ghost first.
Did you?
And yes, but you know, back in my day, we called it the wobble.
Oh yeah, you did do that in the lipstick. That is the Valentina move.
Yeah, and then everyone else is saying that I'm copying her doing the punching the ghost. I'm like, no, baby. In middle school, this was the wobble.
Yes. Oh my God, you did do that. And you
Yeah.
You go all around the thing. Oh my God, Valentina.
Yes.
Valentina waddles so
Wobbled
Georges
into the chicken head,
Into
into
the chicken-
Harlem Shake.
You sure did, girl.
Yes.
She threw it back to middle school dancing.
Yeah, I grew up in LA, so I know how to clown walk, sea walk, all of that. Not well, but I know about it.
There is now a visual in my head of Valentina sea walking, and I need to see this at some point.
Yeah, girl be like, doo, 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 doo.
Yeah! Valentina. So we see the bottom 4 queens return to the workroom to decide who they're going to give their MVQ points to. That's the most valuable queen points. Each of them has 1 to give away. So Carrie and Nicole, they start the episode with 0, right? Do you think that it's a tough position to have 0 points where everyone else is just flying so far ahead of you?
Yes.
How do you think you would do this strategically? How would Valentina play this moment out on television? How do you secure the bag?
Even though on camera it says 0, in my mind I'm like, it says I have more than everyone. Or I gave myself all the points already.
But that's not what the facts are, Valentina.
What am I supposed to do? Apologize that I live in my bubble? Turn the little Tinkerbell light off for you? No, ma'am.
Do you think you could be shady in a competition like this? Does Valentina have it in her to be shady?
At this point, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't see that for you. You're so kind. Like, you think you can come back and play like Mistress?
Yes.
Wow. Times have changed.
You know, I've just matured a bit. Just a little bit. But,
Just a little bit.
I don't know. I would love the opportunity to go back.
Yeah. Would you? Oh, so
I
you would
do.
go back to an All Stars?
Yes. It's because, you see, I have so much fun with the cameras.
Yeah.
These cameras here, it just turns me on.
So Nicole. Okay, this how it goes. This,
Oh, my favorite.
I know Nicole Page Brooks.
My favorite.
Honestly, obsessed.
This is the Nicole Page Brooks show.
I love her. She really cracks me up. I love her. So,
too.
Nicole gives her points to Carrie, and I think Nicole thought it would be reciprocated, but Carrie does a boop and gives her points to Lydia because they have a little alliance situation going on. They talked about it. Tina then gives her point to Nicole, and Lydia gives her points to Carrie, which pisses off Tina because Tina thought that her and Lydia were going to reciprocate with each other. What do you think about all of that?
That was a lot. I think if I had the opportunity, I would give my points to Nicole. Tina, she'd be getting real mad real easy, huh?
Yeah, I think Tina's taking this very seriously.
Yeah. She goes from 0 to 10, real burner, real quick.
Yeah, she wants to light everything up and set it on
Yeah.
fire. She really does. So Tina is not very thrilled with Lydia right now. I mean, in the words of one of our twinks on set, you never trust a twink because a twink will always stab you in the back. And Lydia is a twink 5.0. She's playing a good twink game, and Tina trusted her. Tina is visibly upset. She's like, no, I'm cool. I'm not mad. Like, girl, like, do whatever you want. Like, play the game. But, Mom, I'm playing an honest game. What is an honest game in a competition? There's no honest game.
No.
No one's getting no awards for Miss Congeniality. There's no as two congenial girls.
I mean, why did they give it to us?
Well, I earned mine. I was Congeniality, baby.
Down.
Down.
Well, maybe I'm just, like, confused why I got it.
The next day, Tina comes in with the rest of the girls in the morning, and she's still really upset since she was bumped out of the top 3 because Lydia did not give her a point. And on top of that, Mistress is trying to frame Tina right in front of Carrie about that whole thing. But and again, Mistress is really she's stoking the flames, getting Tina hot and bothered. What do you think of this moment that's going on right now?
Well, like I said, Tina's not having it, you know?
She is salty. Like,
Yeah.
you know somebody's mad when someone starts talking and they hit them with the finger. Let me finish talking.
Oh, yeah.
That means the conversation is all the way left.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're going to another dimension.
Yeah.
Which I love it.
I don't know if I like all that.
I like the drama.
It's too early in the morning for all that.
So then Ru then enters the workroom announcing that the Maxi challenge for this week, the queens are starring in the musical adaptation of Star Booty, the Rebooty. Would you like to be... Oh, you were in a musical in your season, right?
Kardashian.
Kardashian, the musical.
Yes.
How did you love it? Or did you hate it?
Well, they made me Kendall, supermodel, with Farrah. That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could have done a good Kim, too, though.
Who was Kim? Alexis?
No, Cuckoo.
Oh, Cindy Fontaine was Kim, right?
Which I'm so happy for her being on this season. That's another one of my season 9 sisters.
Yeah. How do you think you would do in this specific musical, Star Booty, the Rebooty?
My trajectory in my career has been a lot of musical theater without even wanting to, so I do great. I'm a triple threat diva.
Yeah, you are. So now they get to choose their roles, right? And we should note this. No one is in charge. RuPaul says, I'll let you all decide. I'll let y'all just do it how you want to do it, and everyone gets a role, right? But Mistress, the super villain hero mastermind of this season, manipulates these girls into letting her practically choose the roles. And that's so crazy to me. In this thing where Tina wants to play an honest game and people have multiple alliances, they just kind of just let her do it. How do you think you would handle that?
Well, you know, with Mistress, I think many times in her childhood, she was told what to do with no control and no power. And she grew up and said, not again.
Never again.
Never again. And she went in that room and said, I'm gonna let you have it, and I'm gonna control this narrative and this situation. Put the cameras on me.
Yes. But she is doing it smart for her game, right?
Yes.
She wants the 3 queens with the most points to be on one team, so that way, like, she can't, like, fall behind the pack, which are her, Jordan, and Lydia. And she wants the other 3 queens, Nicole, Tina, and Carrie, to be on one team. So she convinces Carrie to take the beauty role in the other group and ends up with the exact group that she wants. Is Mistress the best player of this block of 6 queens?
Yes, and she's also announcing it honestly, so it's not used against her. And she's also bwahahaing in an evil way, so she's letting you know. It's not like you're gonna catch her being sneaky. She's doing it, and you're letting her do it.
And I mean, Lydia's kind of going along with it. So are we framing Lydia as a villain now as well? Is she a villain girly?
Oh, she's a victim.
Next, we see the queens record their vocals with Leland. Good old Leland is back. Who from the group would you guess would perform the best vocally? Like, just looking at them.
Nicole Paige Ruggs.
I don't know anything about her performing abilities, so I know Tina though. She like records music. She has albums and she does a lot of music theater. So I would think Tina Burner. And I mean, for the most part, I think Tina does do a good job. I think that Nicole.
I didn't know that, so I'm shocked.
Oh, that she would.
No, I'm shocked that you know.
Yeah.
I think you would do a great job. You're listening.
Yeah, I would do. You know, I almost sang opera for my All Stars 4 talent.
Oh, really?
I almost did, but I went with people hitting on the cover instead.
You should have done it.
I know. But it worked out in the end for All Stars 7, but I almost did for All Stars 4.
When I was 11, I was a first soprano. And then puberty hit and everything changed.
Girl, when puberty comes, it pulls the rug right from under your voice.
Life got me.
Girl, overnight. Yeah, overnight. It's crazy.
I used to be an angel.
Yeah, that's why they used to castrate the boys back in the day. Castrati.
They should have done me.
So next we see the queens choreograph with Adam Shankman, who is a director, dancer, producer extraordinary in Hollywood. He does a lot of shit with like Melissa McCarthy. I don't think people know Adam Shankman's pedigree. He does a lot of stuff in Hollywood. Who do you think is the best mover of the group? Georges?
My daughter.
Georges, right?
Georges.
I cannot believe, I'm gagged. I did not know that you wobbled so Georges could kick the ghost or punch the ghost.
Punch the ghost, yes.
Wow. You just blew my mind with that. I forgot all about that.
Yes.
Do you think Carrie is regretting being in a group with Nicole, who is not a great mover?
Oh, I love it. I love every moment of Nicole. I would be sad because I would be so outshined by Nicole Paige Brooks.
Yeah.
The camera loves her.
The camera, she's great.
Yes.
Girl, her recording that song with Leland was hilarious.
Yes.
Like, it may not be good singing. It may not be good for the challenge, but it's good for me as a viewer.
And I love when she says,
By the makeup mirrors the next day, do you feel like tensions are high in the workroom? Are things seem like they're at a tipping point, a boiling point, if you will?
I think so.
There's too much going on for these
There's
girls.
just too much power with these queens deciding things for each other. They're making too many decisions about each other.
Well, it's really Tina and Mistress.
Yeah.
She's taking the competition too seriously. And I know $200,000 is on the line. I know it's a lot of money, but it's still just drag, girl. It's just some makeup and some wigs, and some heels,
Have
and some
some fun,
pads, and some titties. Like, have fun with it. Don't get so butthurt about everything, girl. Tina is stressed. Okay, let's talk about Star Booty, the Rebooty, shall we?
Okay, yes.
First of all, did you love seeing Rue at the beginning?
Oh my goodness.
Wasn't that so good?
Mama's moving.
Moving, girl.
Mama still got it. She got the moves, girl.
Yes.
And that outfit.
The outfit, the
Yes.
tinsel was so good. So impressive.
Yes, I loved it. I love
seeing
every
her
moment of
dance.
it.
I love seeing her move.
Yes.
I love seeing her move. Which queen stood out to you in the challenge?
Georges and Lydia, for sure.
Georges, I mean, if there is a moving challenge, Georges is going to dance and move well. Like, I've never seen her falter in a challenge like this. And especially after this All-Stars 9, she's really coming to her own as a full-rounded artist, and it shows in the challenge.
I like Nicole. I think she's, she's the biggest star. She has the most star power. Even if she doesn't wear an earring, it's okay, because it's her.
Nicole lost me a little with that earring, girl. Nicole, put a earring on.
You're a hater. You're a hater.
If I had to pick the villains or the heroes, in this scenario, I would have chosen the villains. I like those dancing and those tracks better.
Yeah.
But I will say, Tina Burner's doing a really good job as a hero in hers. I like Tina's role, but Tina's also a great dancer and music theater girl, so I enjoy Tina as well. She's good in it. Who was your favorite overall?
Nicole.
Nicole, yeah.
You're a hater. You're not letting her have it.
I am. I love Nicole. I've been singing her praise. I love Nicole. She's my favorite. I'm enjoying her.
You're just so bitter about the earring.
The earrings are taking me out. Shall we get onto the runways? Let's do it. Category is Wild Wild West. What would you have done for this category?
Something very Mexican, northern Mexican. Norteño, cowboy, like.
Cute. Cute. For
Rancho.
Rancho.
El rancho, sí.
El rancho.
Yeah.
I would love to see you in an El Rancho look.
Agua. Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Then Chihuahua.
Let's talk about these runway looks. First up, we have Nicole Paige Brooks in this outfit. I am undone by her. I love this girl. I love this queen. I want more Nicole Paige Brooks on my screen. I want to see more of her runway looks every week. I think she should post every season of Drag Race. I want her to put what she would wear for each runway look for the rest of my life.
I love it. I love that. She just is confident. I don't know why, but all that just makes me love her more.
It's so Nicole. Only Nicole Paige Brooks could pull this off.
I love her. It's just, yes.
Yeah, get it, Nicole. Get it, Nicole. Up next, we have Tina Burner in this armored rope situation fantasy.
I like the outfit a lot.
I like it too.
Yeah.
It's like Joan of Arc.
Yes.
Does Xena the Warrior Princess.
Xena.
Can I tell you? I've seen every episode of Xena. I used to love that show. Lucy Laws was so good when her and Gabrielle started having that little kind of pseudo lesbian relationship.
Yes.
It was queer joy on TV.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you.
You make a great lesbian.
I would, right?
Yes.
Although there's so many buttons and leathers and stuff down there. I wouldn't be able to, I want to love women in that way,
Mm-hmm.
but I just won't be good at it, and I don't want to put them through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they'll be like,
Well,
"Get out of
I
here."
like women. But just kissing.
Just kissing.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
kiss very beautiful.
I've never made out with a girl, but there are several
No?
women that I would make out with, for sure. I see beautiful women all the time. I was like, I would love to make out with them. But Tina looks good. I love Tina in this outfit. I don't love the hair.
No.
It just looked like a wave of
Circle. It's a circle.
It's a circle. But other than that, I think the outfit is cool. Let's go on to Miss Carrie Colby in this white outfit. The shape of the hat was a little strange to me.
Yeah. The presentation was very like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, it's a quality outfit. It just, I don't know, like they sketched it out and it didn't look like the sketch. But she's so beautiful.
She's so hot.
But I would have a hard time walking with those things dangling too. I'd be like,
Let's talk about Mistress Isabel Brooks.
I feel like we've seen her wear this before.
Right?
So she probably should have stayed away from red. 'Cause she
Yeah.
did
The
Mugler
Mugler
inspired,
inspiration.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the hat and the proportion of it is fabulous. The nude illusion bothered me.
Yeah, it's built into it was
Yeah.
like she's wearing like a full cap, so it wasn't her actual like padded tight leg exposed. It looked strange when she was walking because it was like bunching up weirdly. Mitch's original season, I remember Bob and I did sibling watchery for it, and I was blown every week.
Yes.
I was screaming at my computer about how amazing she looked, and I was like, she was to me.
No, I agree.
She was
She's
my
so
favorite
polished.
season on the runway.
She's
She was so polished.
Yes.
So this one seems like she could have thought in a different way to really impress us, and she just
You know,
like,
she could pull it out for a meet and greet after.
yeah, it's a meet and
know?
greet. Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about Lydia B. Collins. I love this. I love this. This is such a cool, fun way to do this out. Lydia never does things regular. She's always adding her little flair to it. And I think this looks amazing. Having this like corded up, laced up thing with the cow print. Oh, so good.
I love it. It's very Roberto Cavalli.
Yes.
Rodeo. The
Yeah.
construction of it is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, sewing all that herself.
Yes.
She looks good.
She's delivering.
Yeah. She's delivering.
She's delivering. Yeah.
What, like a baby?
What do you mean?
Delivering?
Like her looks.
Oh, yes.
Always delivers with her looks.
Yeah.
Her makeup is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Her lip syncs.
Yeah. Yeah. I like this Lydia look.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
To me?
To her.
To her?
To her, yeah.
I thought you looked me dead in the eye. And I was
I
like,
said congratulations.
I was gonna say thank you. I don't know for what.
And last but not least, we have Georges in this like saloon girl. What era is this? Is this like the 1860s? 1880s. Like 1880s fantasy. We'll fact check that. And but yeah, I like this. I think Georges always pretty much looks good on the runway.
Because she's my daughter, I'm supposed to say like it's so amazing. But just
Ooh.
between you and me, like I thought it was alright, but she did amazing.
So you don't like this look?
Because she's my daughter, yes. But
No. Okay, who had your favorite look?
Nicole Page Bryce. And then after that, coming in very closely is Lydia B. Collins.
For me too, Lydia B. Collins ate the girlies up. Even his headpiece hat is so good. Great job, Lydia. She's an excellent seamstress. And apparently Corey was telling me she's just self-taught. She didn't go to like a design school or anything. She just like watched one of those like CD-ROMs, which she's young enough for a CD-ROM, and she learned how to sew from like watching one of those DVDs. Which is crazy. And so the judges critique the girls, and afterwards we find out that Georges and Lydia B. Collins are the top 2 All-Stars this week. Do you agree?
I see it.
I see it too.
I see it.
I see it too. They turned it out. So this guarantees both Georges and Lydia advancement to the next round. But there's one last spot, and with 4 MVQ points on the line, it's still anyone's game for that last spot. And right before the lip sync, bitch. Now it's getting good. Nicole and Tina are prancing backstage, and then Nicole whispers to Tina, she was like, hey, let's give her points to Carrie instead. And Tina was like, huh? And Nicole was like, let's give her points to Carrie instead.
And she was like, huh?
So they're trying to hatch a plan to Mistress up so that Mistress does not go to the finals. I'm here for it. How do you feel?
Well, I feel like Mistress needs to start to kind of go a little more low profile because she's being a little too obvious now. But I think it's good TV.
I think it's good TV too, and I love it. I'm like, yes. After Mistress shaded you, Nicole Paige Brooks, that first week, get her ass back. Like, get that girl on this main stage. I love this moment. I love this moment. But that's on ice for a little bit. There's now Georges and Lydia are lip syncing to Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles, Carter. And Georges opens it up by doing the move that you gave her.
Yes.
The punch to ghost.
AKA the wobble.
I think by far Georges ate Lydia up in this.
Down.
Everything Georges is doing, it's so fluid. Again, like that's her thing. Like she's a very fluid performer. I don't know how she's sexually, but she's a fluid performer. And she...
My daughter let the whole have it.
He let the whole have it. And you know, I'm gonna go on record as saying this, like, I love Lita B. Collins, but I think she may have peaked at Boogie Wonderland. Like, since then, she hasn't really impressed me in the lip sync. So I'm just gonna say that on record. But I think I love Georgia. She does her little reveal. She looks amazing in that outfit.
Yeah. She just moves so beautifully.
She moves so effortlessly, so pleasant to watch.
It was so cutesy when they were just throwing her around the dancers, right?
Yeah, she's great.
Miss Cutesy Boots.
She is. She's a great performer. So, Miss Georges wins the lip sync, and you agree, yeah?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Now, it's time to get the MVQ points. So the queens are back on stage in front of RuPaul. I love that the camera goes up to Nicole because RuPaul is talking about the numbers and Nicole came to match. She's like, counting on her fingers.
Girl, that's me with math.
So that was the moment of truth to see how each queen is going to vote. So we start from the left and we're making our way. Nicole Paige Brooks and Tina both choose Carrie Colby. I'm like, oh my God, who is Carrie gonna choose? Who is Carrie gonna choose? Because if Carrie chooses Mistress, it's a wrap, right? But Carrie chooses Tina. So now Carrie has 4 points and Mistress Isabel Bitch has 4.5 points.
Okay.
So depending on who is on Mistress's paddle, which name she wrote down, is gonna set this entire thing off. And Mistress was a very smart player. She's like, you know what? I know this bitch is gonna try to get me. I don't trust her because I stabbed her in the back first. So she doesn't give her points to Carrie, which would have sent her to the finals. She gives them to Lydia B. Collins. And then Mistress solidifies her placement in the top 3 of this round of girls. What do you think about this moment?
It's fierce.
That's it?
You talk too much right now, and there was too many names, there was too much going on, and I didn't understand. So I just said it's fierce.
So going to the finals are Georges with the most points, then Lydia, followed by her, and Mistress has 4.5. So that means Tina Burner, Nicole Paige Brooks, and Carrie Colby now have to try to do the wild card pick to go to the finals. When we first saw these 6 queens, did you think these would be the top 3 moving on? Lydia, Georges, and Mistress?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I saw that too. I mean, I could see a place where Tina was in there. I didn't expect this much from Lydia. I'm gonna be very honest, right? We just saw in the season. I did not know if Lydia had all this in her, especially like she only won 1 challenge her last season. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at Lydia's progress. I could have swapped out Tina and Lydia for this top 3. But I thought Mistress and I thought Georges for sure.
You're a hater. Why won't you let her have it?
I am. I'm letting her have it.
Well, she's gonna have it anyway.
Yeah, she's gonna have it anyway. So me, girl, she's doing her thing. I'm sitting here hosting a show that she's winning. So she's the real winner, you know.
Damn, bitter.
Was Mistress this like mastermind all along? Because Carrie gives us this fierce, iconic confessional moment.
Yeah, I think she needs to go a little more low profile now. If she was really intelligent, she'll learn how to win over the girls and be a little more profile now, because she's been running her mouth a little bit and she's starting to build some enemies.
I think so too. And again, I've been saying it, we don't know what is at the end of this competition. So she needs to play a little smarter, not harder. So Val, from this group advancing, could you see any of these 3 queens winning the whole competition, taking home the $200,000? You can only pick one. Don't give me...
Okay, I have to stay with my family, so I will pick my daughter.
Miss Georges.
Miss Georges.
Yeah.
I'm not me forcing her to be my daughter this entire episode, the entire time.
I think she'll accept it. You're right. You're iconic, girl.
Will you accept? Are you okay that I give you up for adoption and I want you back? Come back.
Mama.
Yeah.
She'll come back. She'll come back. Kids always come home.
Okay.
Especially when you have a mother as beautiful and as fierce as you. Valentina, our time is up. We finished the episode.
No.
I know, it happened so fast, right?
Yeah.
In the twinkling of an eye, we talked about these girls in this competition. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for giving us your light and lending us your ear to talk about drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, you.
Thank you. Thank you, Val, for being here. Truly was fabulous to have you here.
Thank you.
I love you, sister.
Love you too.
Mwah. And I love you for swinging on by the pit stop yet again. Baby, we are here every single Saturday recapping episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 10. And we'll see you next week for episode 7 of this tournament. Until next time, peace.
Okay, so let me tell you the story with Nicole. So
What?
I was out at Mickey's one night, and I was being bougie, and I ordered my usual there, which is champagne with a splash of Saint Germain and 3 raspberries, and it's so specific. And I was sipping on it and having a good time. She just comes up to me at it and wrote, "Oh my God, I love you. Give me this." She's like, "You have money. I'm keeping this. Go get another one."
Really?
Yes, and she took my champagne away from me and she drank it, and I let her have it. But, you know, now I'm so proud of her because now she won't need to do that. She'll have bottles everywhere. Have the bottles ready for my diva.
Nicole Pagebrooks coming up to you just taking your drink saying you have money is hilarious.
It's psychotic. I love it.
It's insane. And everything I thought Nicole would do at a club.
And she's so brilliant. We'd had such amazing conversations, and I was just so submissive to that, like, personality that's just out of this world.
I love that. I love that for Nicole.
Hey, you want more non-Emmy nominated gay you traders? Well, then don't forget to subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube page.